Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Cincinnati Reds. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Homer Bailey is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's been what you would call a fourth or fifth starter. Got a career ERA of over 4, but he will give you innings, and he is dependable.
Gene Segura makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Arizona, second baseman, number 2.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And sometimes you can mistake being patient for being passive. I mean, unless he was really fooled there, that's a pitch he needs to be swinging at.
Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. He's a catalyst for this offense when his bat is hot. Just needs to keep having good at-bats.
Settling in now, Michael Bourne. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Lots of sunshine in the forecast, 83 degrees here at first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Cozart has it. On to first, and there are 2 down. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Cincinnati Reds. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Sure, guys. It's great to have a center fielder with the speed of Billy Hamilton. I don't think there's anybody in the game that can cover as much ground as he does out there. Doesn't have the strongest arm, but it's strong enough to get the job done. And nobody can play the entire outfield at once, but if anybody could, it's got to be Billy.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hamilton is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Can't ask for much more there out of Homer Bailey. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. Zach Greinke is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA of just under 3.5. He's thrown some great ball games in his career. He's thrown some real clunkers. Hopefully, for his sake, he throws well in this one.
Billy Hamilton comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Reds, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, how about come out here and just swing for the trees? This is a great hitter's park, and you might need a big showing out of your offense to give them a chance to win. So this is the place to do it.
Greinke's ready. Here's the first pitch. Zach Cozart comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Tomas is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, when you talk about the great players in the game, Paul Goldschmidt is at the top of any list. Known for his offense, defensively he has made great strides. In fact, in 2015, he won the National League Gold Glove Award at first base. Helps his infield out tremendously. An asset over at first base. One of the players to watch in this ballgame.
Joey Votto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
First base runner of the ball game now for either team comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Adam Duvall will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Now the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Reds leave 1 after 1, no score. Paul Goldschmidt makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Swing and a liner. Foul. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And oh, look out, up and in, and nearly took his head off. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't seem like it's taken him too long to get into his groove here. He's now struck out 3 of the first 5 guys he's faced, and I'd say that he's looking pretty strong early on.
Jake Lamb standing in now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Tap down the line. Votto scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. We'll lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. This is in the air out to right field. Tomas is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a 1-pitch out.
Third baseman.
Striding into the box, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Greinke steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Smoked on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Scott Schebler takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 – 1 He's set. Here's the 0-1. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Back goes Bourne, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. The tag from Castillo is not in time, and the run's in to score.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Dribbled back toward the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Homer Bailey gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there and swing it, and I get it. Most of them can't hit at all. But, hey, this is an opportunity right here to help your own cause.
And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, when it's warm like this, you really have to keep the ball down. Try to keep guys from hitting it in the air because it will absolutely carry. That's 2 pitches in a row that were elevated.
Pollock moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Reds. Welcome back to Cincinnati for Major League Baseball on the show from Great American Ballpark. We'll stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. Bailey into his motion. Here's the 0-2. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 8, the pitcher number 21.
Zach Greinke settles into the box for his first chance. Hot shot to third. Suarez takes it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Chris Owings will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. Oh, and he fans on it at 3rd. It's down the left field line. And he is in there.
And, you know, I think we're starting to see, now that he's got some Major League playing time under his belt, it's starting to come a little bit easier to him. He's starting to drive the ball, and he's starting to drive the ball with authority, too. And this is case in point as he winds up on 2nd with a ringing double.
And he'll be tagged out trying to steal 3rd. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More ahead from Great American Ballpark right after this. Takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And, guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Tap foul at home plate. Here it comes, 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The shortstop, number 2.
Into the box now, Zach Kozar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
In is Joey Votto now, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And he falls behind 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bourne is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Into the box, Adam Duvall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Line drive to left. A dive, but it's off his glove. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Second baseman, number 4.
Brandon Phillips stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side.